Yo, what's going on, gang? It's the Thickest Thieves boys back with another reaction video. I am rapper Nate Rose.
And I am filmmaker David Elijah Piersaul.
Why do you always do that? Every time.
I'm surprised you're not used to it by now, to be real with you.
You know what? I am getting used to it. I'm kind of liking it, bro.
Bro, don't do that. The way you looked at me, though, and looked up and down, no.
Look, listen. Today we got Jesse Wells, The Poor. Now, I don't know anything about Jesse Wells. I know a little bit about The Poor, you know. Because I used to be there.
Me?
Well, and that too.
That's what we're doing this channel, you know, guys. What I'm saying? Run the views up, bro.
No, so all right. So when I picked this out, I was on the YouTube homepage, and I saw this thumbnail. All right, so this thumbnail is a guy just with an acoustic guitar and a harmonica, and he's standing just in some shrubbery.
Yo,
yeah, he's standing in some shrubbery, and it's just called The Poor. So I was like, man, maybe we need to check this out. So we don't know anything. If you guys are fans of this guy, you know, I don't even know what he sounds like. I'm assuming it's going to be like maybe some folk music or something, just based on his aesthetic and his instruments.
Which, by the way, I miss.
Yeah, we need
lost for a long time.
But I wonder if we're gonna get some lyrical depth here. You know what I'm saying?
The Poor. We'll see what happens, bro.
All right, dude. So without further ado, let's mask up
like we finna rob some.
Straight to it.
Also, where's he at, bro? This place looks crazy.
He's in a backyard.
If you worked a little harder, then you'd have a lot more. So the blame and the shame's on you for being so damn poor. It ain't the price gouging, and it ain't the inflation.
Yeah, we don't like inflation.
It ain't everyone above you trying to make a buck from you in school and the whole congregation. I had that reduced lunch, I had the benefit cards.
Oh snap, this is
never
vulnerable.
occurred to me to blame my family for life being so damn hard. I should have paid attention back when I was in school.
Okay.
Then I could figure up the tax. I would know a lot of facts. I missed the class where they taught the rules. I was memorizing capitals.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
I'm liking this.
Bro, this is so interesting because there are some things he's saying I agree with and some things I disagree with.
Really?
Yes. But it's like the way that he's piecing all this together in the music is like, for example, inflation. Inflation is a huge problem. You know that. I'm a Bitcoin maximalist. You know what I'm saying? That is causing a lot of destabilization in society. I agree with him on that point. However, I do think there is.
First of all, bro, you gotta speak English when you're talking to me, bro. You know I'm stupid.
Money printing bad.
Also, like it didn't require the accent though, bro.
Yeah, the caveman accent, bro. No, but anyway, I was just gonna say, like, you know, I think there is some value to the benefit of understanding, you know, certain there are certain ways that, you know, delayed gratification serves a greater wealth building ecosystem. So that's a place that I defer from him. But it's interesting because he's bouncing between certain things that I agree with, certain things I disagree with, which it just shows how different an artist's mind can work. You know what I'm saying? Because he has a whole totally different experience. He's talking about, I was on the EBT cards, or like I was struggling when I was young. I never thought to blame my parents, and I didn't grow up with a lot of money.
And I
never blamed my parents for that either.
Yeah, he's also saying like I didn't pay attention in school. It wasn't because of this and that. I wasn't. Yeah, and then I also agree with him on this education point that he's making. That's why I wanted to stop it, because he was like, I didn't learn about this. I was learning what the capitals were. I think that's true. You know, there's that criticism. Sorry, we're getting like very into money, but it is it's a politically charged song. So we're getting very into education and it being centered around certain things, and not, you know, it was always a critique of, like, you know, this trope of becoming an adult and having to do your taxes. Like, we never learned about that. We didn't learn about those certain things. Maybe I would have loved to learn about the stock market and trust funds and certain things of that matter, like before I got up out of school, bro. Like,
so this is really good. And I think also something that's, I know we're talking a lot, so we're going to get back to this, but another thing is that the video is just him on a tripod. Like there's just natural lighting. There's nothing going on. It's just
direct to camera, looking straight at it.
But I think that makes it even more raw.
He knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? If it was a well-produced music video, I don't know if it'd have the same effect.
You're right. And sometimes you get an artist who does that really well, and he's one of those people. I was going to say, maybe it's a perspective thing. You know, he's going back and forth. I don't know, but maybe at the end of the song, he's just giving different perspectives of people who had different experiences. It doesn't sound that way to me right now. It sounds like it's very personal.
Yep.
But I would love that. You know, kind of the Kendrick Lamar effect.
Yeah, that's true.
Living in the perspective of someone and then living in his own and then kind of bringing those thoughts into one, you know, granular idea.
Yeah.
Hopefully. We'll see.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Got it.
The class where they taught the rules, I was memorizing capitals. I was in the spelling bee.
Yep.
I must have skipped the part where they taught the art of private equity. I was selling chocolate bars. I had a disorder. I was cutting up a frog, got lost in the fog, learning how to play recorder. If you only worked a little harder.
Sheesh.
Yo, he's taking a dig at education. I rock with this. I mean, you know, I do think there's some value to some of those things.
Yeah.
But yes, like we definitely need a little bit more financial literacy.
The theory is that, right? Tell me if I'm wrong, but my theory, based off what I hear, is that the education system is meant to get us to a certain level of education so we can operate decent in society. We can get a 9 to 5 and operate and provide value back to the society. But it doesn't really teach us how to, you know, look into things like index funds or private equity and things of this nature, because the rich people who are already doing that are teaching that to their kids. But that information is not shared amongst the lower class, middle class individuals who can go out and do the same thing.
Yeah. You know what, bro? Here's the thing. I wasn't going to plug this because I see what you're talking about.
Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
You're good. I wasn't going to plug anything because this is, you know, I'm a rapper and this is, you know, this is folk music. But bro, since we're on the topic of inflation, I'm a rapper, you're a videographer. Maybe we show them a little commentary that we got on some inflation with Long Live Satoshi.
Oh, let's do it.
I'm laser focused on everything I deserve. Ahead of them on a curve, I'm dead and I'm on a verse. It's evident that I'm cursed with the gift of the gab. I'm stiff with a jab, my homie sitting with me and left. You the type to pick dinner with Jay-Z, overtaking 500K. 100 sit back for taxes, 350 and assets, another 50 away. In the ARF exchange wallet, so the gov can't call it, huh? Ain't no privilege for a dummy. Ain't an ounce of gold backing none of that money in your pocket. Artificially inflated, never noticed that they taking stealing wealth from everybody, especially the poor.
I'm not even trying to make sure that I'm rhyming anymore. It's a hidden tax that you feel in purchasing power.
And then gas is more expensive, and food is more expensive, and rent is more expensive. You can see them.
Yeah, we can steal if they just don't notice, huh? Print money, big money, sick money. Need votes, new notes, money flowing, huh? I was talking getting dope, getting going, huh? Now I'm really taking notes, doing donuts, huh? You know USD, a different USA. I'm in the UFC when they come to take it away.
All right.
I just want to say before we start it though, like since inflation's going up, my prices are going up for video, so we can talk about that after the video.
Yeah, I actually don't think we're gonna do that. So.
Learning how to play recorder. If you only worked a little harder.
Hey, you know what's so ironic about this? He's talking about
a little harder.
He's talking about playing the recorder.
Yeah.
And now he's probably making a bunch of money from this song while he's playing a harmonica.
Awesome, dude. Level up, bro.
It's a little harder. If you worked
What's he
a little
looking at?
harder,
Himself.
you'd have a lot more. So the shame and the blame's on you for being so damn poor. It ain't the banks, and it ain't the taxes. It ain't the payday loans and high rent homes and predatory fees and practices. Wave your dumb flag, whatever it means. But you should ask yourself, when it comes to health, are the poor really all that free if you worked a little harder? If you worked a little harder. If you worked a little harder, you'd have a lot more. So the blame and the shame's on you for being so damn poor, yeah.
Bro, big Bob Dylan vibes too.
Another thing I like about this too is like his vocals are not crazy. He has a real raspy voice. Like
that's why I was talking about the Bob Dylan too. I mean, Bob Dylan can blow as well, but Bob Dylan purposely for the art would sometimes he would make it raspy. It was like a certain twang. It was like his voice. You know what I mean?
I like it, bro, because it feels so it's raw. It's raw. It feels authentic.
Yeah.
And I think that, I mean, that's probably why this ended up on the For You page or the front page of YouTube for me, because like people are watching this and it's engaging and it feels real and it feels like, yeah, dude, I feel that. Hey, not all of my issues are
because financially
I'm not as a result of not working hard enough. Like the interest rates are so high, I cannot afford to buy a house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We've been left with, you know, so I think there's a lot of validity to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's also just important to not hang all of your culpability though on the externalities. So I think there's a fine balance, and I don't think he's doing that.
I don't know what that means, but yeah. I told you English, bro. English, basic caveman English.
Basic caveman English.
David, do not put all your eggs in one basket. I don't know why I went African with it, but
man, I enjoyed this, dude. I'm definitely gonna check out some more of his stuff. Let us know what we should check out next. If you're a fan of Jesse Wall, I think it was Jesse Walls. If you're a fan of him, please let us know. Like if there's some other ones that we should comment on. I really respect artists trying to, you know, have some social commentary and say some things that they believe to be true, even regardless of if I disagree with it or not. I think that this is much more important than basically taking no position on anything and just saying words like a lot of, you know,
this popular. Jesse Wells?
Yes.
Hey, bro, he has like an album and everything. We should definitely go listen to it.
Okay.
I love Bob Dylan, so if it's anything like that or, you know, different taste on it, like I'd love to check it out.
There it is.
Can't wait.
All right, gang. Till next time. Peace.
Yeah, baby, need top 5 when I'm done going mental. Yeah, I'm locked in. You can peep my condition.